here we are back in the kitchen.
Yes, we are back with nutritionist Dr. Laura Hutchinson to tell us even more ways to make the right decisions when grabbing lunch on the go.
And when we left, we finished off with salads, but we didn't get to the dressing.
No, we
so
didn't
tell
get
us
there.
what we should and shouldn't eat.
All right, so with dressings, we have, really best case scenario, if you can make your own oil and vinegar dressing, that's gonna be, the most natural dressing. You can buy some high quality oil like olive oil, safflower oil, grapeseed oil, and then mix it with a vinegar of your liking. I brought red wine vinegar today, but you could also do balsamic vinegar for a lighter flavor. White balsamic is really nice too.
Okay.
Another eat this, if you're in a rush and you don't want to make your own salad dressing, then buying a kind of balsamic type of vinaigrette at the grocery store is great too. You just want to go for the full fat one when you're looking at a balsamic vinaigrette, because when you get the light or the fat free, often they try to flavor it up by adding a ton of sugar.
Oh, because I always think I gotta stay low on the calories. I'll go for the fat-free.
Right, and when we look at a healthy fat is a really, really healthy part of a balanced diet. So we want to go for those healthy fats, those healthy oils, but just portion control, go for 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, not for a quarter of a cup.
But oil and vinegar is a really healthy option, and you don't feel too guilty if you want to have some flavor on that salad. It's okay to have that.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the not that is, a creamy dressing. So just like the cream-based soups, cream-based dressings are really based a lot in heavy cream, butter, saturated fat. That's the artery clogging fat that we want to avoid. So anything that looks creamy, it tastes delicious, but that's all it has going for it. So again, we want to use that in moderation.
Yes, of course. Now we're going to move on to sandwiches. Obviously, everyone likes to have the sandwiches for their lunch.
Right, definitely. So I'm just going to start with the spreads because we finished up with the spreads. If you look at, taking a spread for your sandwich, obviously the mayonnaise is going to be the creamy type that we want to avoid. Another one we might want to avoid, just like those low-fat salad dressings, are something like honey mustard. So something like honey mustard, again, fine in moderation, but be aware that you have some added sugar in there. It's not just free calories. Whereas something like a stone ground mustard is going to be close to calorie-free, maybe 5 calories per tablespoon. So you can use that to flavor your sandwich with no real added negative benefits or negative interactions there.
Great. So tell us about what to put in between the bread.
Okay, so in between the bread, we want to go for lean meat. So we want to go for something like turkey. You could do a lean ham. If you're a vegetarian, going for something like hummus that has a good amount of bean in it. Those are all great options. And then on top of the turkey, going for vegetables. So colorful vegetables, the more colors, the better, will be a great option as well. Now, what we don't want to focus on inside the sandwich, again, if you're going to pick lettuce, pick a dark lettuce. We don't want iceberg lettuce on our sandwiches. It's not really helping with anything.
Oh.
And then we also want to have something like tuna salad in moderation, because that is drenched in mayonnaise. In a tuna salad sandwich at a restaurant, you can be having up to 200 calories worth of mayonnaise just in the sandwich. So you can save 200 calories or so and almost 20 grams of fat just by eating the lean meat instead. And then lastly, of course, just like the breaded chicken on the salad, we want to try to avoid breaded chicken on the sandwich. We get enough breading in the bread, in the wrapper.
That's right.
Okay, so we have only 10 seconds left.
All
Just
right.
point to the one that you want.
Okay, so go for a pita pocket or a whole wheat wrap or some whole grain bread. Try to avoid those, foot-long white bread sandwiches or croissant-based sandwiches. Lots of empty calories in there, and really the inside of the sandwich is what tastes best.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for being here. You're
Thanks
always
for having me.
helpful. For these tips and more, visit our website at mymassappeal.com later today.